In 1971 in Oahu with a Korean-American young woman named Cho and a young Chinese woman named Alice. I, Patrick, still had 9 months to go in the army, but was now free of the occasional trips to Indochina that had ever made my stay on Oahu a mixture of skulls and roses, death amid romance, a rare conjunction the likes of which never occurred again but in its continuance. Ever love and live what rains forth from the all-giving skies of the Tiki gods, who even operate far away and way up above, gathering the forming vapors into clouds that cross the ocean, picking up moisture on their way, unto climbing the Pali Mountains and cooling with their fine, refreshing sprays of mist. Cho rode her motorcycle over to pick up Alice from her class at the University of Hawaii, as on every alternating day, to take a short ride over to Bananas, where they would serve up sangria and light meals. Alice didn't look exactly like Alice that day.
Hi Choling, it's me, Princess Alice Chow Wong.
I nearly didn't recognize you with your painted face.
It's my midterm project for my cosmetics fashion elective course. Most of my computer courses are done.
It looks sad, although it's quite lovely and very well done.
It's supposed to be sad. I am painted sorrow. My uncle died in China a month ago, and now my money is low. Although I'll still graduate in 3 months, I can no longer afford my rent. I keep my clothes and stuff in a gym locker and shower there too, even sleep there.
You can live with Patrick and me in our tented mountain retreat and squeeze in and sleep on the edge of the cot near Patrick. I'll be on the other side of him. I sleep toward the wall.
Really? I could do that right next to him, squeezed?
Any problem? There's a grand and beautiful view up there. We have peace and quiet with a table and food.
Yes, the problem is that I like Patrick. He's always helped me do program and is trying to get me a job.
I know you like him. I could tell as soon as I came along.
I wasn't ready then anyway, but I was more and more drawn. I'd pretend to sleep in the computer center to lean close to him, and I'm sure he knew I wasn't really asleep. It felt great, but I was all involved in schooling.
I know you were his friend from before I arrived.
Then I went with good old Vince for a while, strange as he was, since Patrick was with you. So I respected you both, but there's yet another problem.
Thanks. And I think I know what it is, but please tell me anyway.
The big problem is that I love Patrick.
We've done 3 with Colleen. Don't bring pajamas. We don't wear clothes to bed. If something happens, just go with it.
Will do.
I'll call Patrick right now and tell him and ask him B before we start work. He's at the fort doing his 1 day of work a week. The war has long been winding down.
And the answer is?
The answer is that he's going to buy a roast duck in Chinatown for us to eat to celebrate your arrival.
Thank you. My spirit is lifting. I am growing wings.
It's 4:30, Alice. It's time to go and ascend the mountain. Grab 3 bottles of Sangria Alegria. It's okay.